Hello everyone. In this video, I introduce you to the part C of my book. Part C has two parts, area 1 and area 2. In the first area, I introduce you to the Buckeye corpus, and in the second area, I talk about the soul corpus. As I said here, Part C introduces the scripts that I wrote and used when working with the Buckeye corpus. After I downloaded the Buckeye corpus for free, I found that their labeling files are not in Praat text grid format, so I had to change the label files to Praat text grid files, and that's why I wrote a script to do the conversion. And after that, I also wrote some scripts to modify the labels of the Buckeye corpus. In this section, there are many chapters that introduce my scripts. Let's go to the table of contents for Part C. Area 1, Buckeye corpus. In the first chapter, I talk about the introduction and downloading. In the second chapter, converting labels to text grids. Chapter 3, statistics about the corpus. Chapter 4, search scripts for the corpus. The Buckeye corpus has its own search script, but I find it a little bit hard, and I'm not used to that kind of search script, so I wrote my own scripts, Praat scripts, to do the search for the corpus. Chapter 5 introduces you to the building pronunciation dictionary. I built a pronunciation dictionary with frequency information for the Buckeye corpus. Chapter 6, calculating speech rates. Chapter 7, extracting vowel formants. Chapter 8, measuring VOTs for stops of the Buckeye corpus. In the second area, it's about the soul corpus. Some professors and I got the grant for building a Korean corpus of spontaneous speech, and the name for that corpus is soul corpus, the casual name for the corpus. The area 2 has 9 chapters. The first chapter is about introduction and downloading. You can also download this corpus for free for your research. Chapter 2 has most of the scripts for building the corpus. Chapter 3 is about statistics about the corpus. Chapter 4, search scripts for the corpus, official search scripts for the corpus, a couple of them. Chapter 5, building pronunciation dictionary. Chapter 6, extracting vowel formants. Chapter 7, measuring VOTs for stops. Chapter 8, measuring vowel lengths. Chapter 9, investigating stops and fricatives. So in this second area, I introduce you to most of the scripts that I use to build the corpus, and also some of my scripts that I wrote for my papers and teaching. Okay. Area 1, Buckeye corpus, Chapter 1. Okay. Introduction and downloading. Chapter 1. Here I introduce the Buckeye corpus, including how to obtain the corpus from its creators. Okay, it was built at the Ohio State University. Here is the Buckeye corpus homepage. Okay, if you Google Buckeye corpus, then the first hit will be this homepage. It's from the Department of Psychology. The principal investigator of this corpus is in the psychology department, so I think the the department has this home page. At the home page, we have in the left part of the home page, we have the menus, project personnel, corpus collection and recording, corpus transcription and analysis, why create the corpus, the Buckeye speech corpus, publications, registration. So you need to register to get a free copy of the corpus. Software, FAQ. So there are 3 steps. Go here for instructions on how to obtain a copy of the corpus, learn about the corpus here, use the forum to ask questions, provide feedback, etc. So I registered here and got my copy. And they give you an email with a link to the corpus. So just by clicking the link, you can easily get a free copy of the corpus. The corpus, the principal investigator is Mark Pitt, psychology department professor. Co-investigators were Professors Keith Johnson, Elizabeth Hume from the linguistics department, Eric Fossler-Lucier, computer science, and a lot of postdoctoral students, researchers, graduate students, and undergraduate students. Okay, and here is the information about the speakers. Okay, 40 speakers. Speakers gender, speakers age, interviewer gender, so 40 speakers. Speakers gender 20 females and 20 males. Speakers age, young or old. Okay, so 2 groups, young group, old group. Gender, also 2 groups, female group and male group. Interviewer gender. So the corpus was balanced by the interviewer gender. Okay, so these are the speaker information. And on the next page, we have the phonetic symbols used in the corpus labeling. Okay, among the 2 columns, the right column is the IPA symbols. Okay, here and here, consonants and vowels. The left column is the actual phonetic symbols used for the corpus, Buckeye symbols. Okay, so it's Roman letters, okay, alphabetic letters, 1, 2, 3 symbols. Okay, and they measured the transcriber reliability because a lot of people participated in the labeling of the corpus. We need to calculate the inter-transcriber reliability. Okay, to do that, let's say we have 4 transcribers, 4 labelers. They gave 1 mini sample, about 220 words, to each of the transcribers and compared the inter-transcriber reliability. Okay, how do you measure the reliability? Let's say we have 4 labelers and 3 out of the 4, 3 agreed on the labels. Then you might think that the agreement rate would be 75% because 4 people and 3 people agreed, so 75%. But the Buckeye corpus creators say that the agreement is 50% because they do not just compare the number of labelers, because they compare the pairs, all the possible pairs among the 4 labelers. Okay, so if you have 4 labelers, the possible pairs would be pair 1, pair 2, pair 3, pair 4, pair 5, and pair 6. So with 4 people, you get 6 pairs. And if this one labeled differently from the other 3, then 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pairs. Okay, 3 pairs out of 6 pairs are not the same. So it's 50%, okay, not 75%. So the important thing is they compared not the number of people, but the number of pairs, okay, transcriber pairs. Okay, so it's a very strict way of calculating the agreement. And they say they have, yes, the overall agreement of the Buckeye corpus 82%. Okay, it's pretty high because they compared the pairs, not the labelers, not the people. Okay, 82%. Very good quality speech corpus. Okay, so that's it for the brief introduction of the Buckeye corpus. For the rest of the chapters, I'll show you my scripts and more information about the Buckeye corpus. And this is it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.